That copyright free. That copyright free. Copyright free music. Copyright free. That's the copyright free. The copyright free music. Playing too much. Hey. Copyright free music. Copyright free. Free music. Two minutes. I ain't gonna be saying what my wife don't do. It's that copyright free music, Sharon. That copyright free Sharon. It's that copyright free Sharon. Beverly, what's happening? I'm being professional. Leave me alone. I know you can see and hear me. What you say? Doing my elbows real quick. Back to that copyright free Sharon. Copyright free music. They know what it is. I feel like y'all ain't appreciating my copyright free though. I feel like y'all not. We about to start. We about to start. Come on. We about to start. And we in here. And we are in here. Let me get that proper DJ. What's up to everybody? Hope you having the best Monday ever. The best, and that's what you got to say. If you're not, it's pretty much your fault. You can right now start saying, I'm about to have the best Monday ever. And if you start saying it, your mind, this is what's crazy about the mind. Your mind will start believing you. Your mind is saying, well, back to having the best Monday ever because we in here. Yeah, that's what's happening. So a lot of stuff going on today. Excited to be here with y'all. Geeked to actually be here with y'all. Let me tell you what happened. Oh, first of all, you give me a cowbell, I'm going to use it. Let's start this show off. My man, Vince Rutley.
Hey, y'all hold up. I got to watch this right quick.
Ow. God, big.
Hey,
I see you ready.
Y'all know what time it is.
2 trillion TV.
2 trillion TV.
Best Monday ever. Okay, today we are going to talk about positivity, the importance of positivity, why you should be positive. Don't know how your weekend was, but let me know. Put in the chat ways you know how to be positive. This is how I'm positive. When I think of people like Chiron Richardson, that's his real name is Chiron, but we just call him Pastor Shy. When I think about Pastor Shy and his wife, looking out for me and my wife, that makes me happy. When I think about that, I got friends that really look out for me and care about me, that makes me extremely happy. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Appreciate you, Beverly, checking in. Oh, let me tell you something. What else makes me happy? We got passports. Our passports came back over the weekend. What? Do you know what that means? Let me help you with what that means. 2 fingers. That's what that means. I was trying, as you can see, I was trying to cover up. I was trying to hide my passport number and some other stuff in the picture. Pastor Shaw, you see it. Pastor Shaw, you see what's going on over here. It is a happy Monday. It is a blessed Monday. And I'm just excited to be here. I'm way excited to be here. Woohoo! Is what that says for the people that maybe can't read real good. But Beverly Webb is saying, woohoo! Best Monday ever. You got to start feeling the love. Oh, and speaking of feeling the love, last week, not only did the passports come, but Lanika and I went to a hockey game. We went to Lanika's first hockey game. They had limited seating, COVID, blah, 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 but we went and saw the Dallas Stars. And for the people that were saying, man, y'all was probably the only black people there watching. Well, we wasn't the only black people there because they worked in concessions and they were selling hot dogs and the peanuts and some beer. But actually viewing the hockey game, we were. But what I can show you real quick, if you don't know nothing about hockey, look at hockey like this. Picture basketball, the 5-on-5, but pretend it was another person that just stay under the net all the time. 6-on-6. All he do is slap balls. That's what hockey is. 6-on-6. You know what I'm saying? Aniqua. You know what I'm saying? Look at Lanika even said it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Let me show you what happened when they scored. Peep this out.
Star. Hey! 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 2-2. Stop! Yeah!
How about that? How about that? Oh. Hey, Detroit already know. Detroit already know. You know. That's my homeboy Detroit. He from Detroit. He Red Wings. Listen, people from remember when Atlanta had a hockey team? I was all about the Thrashers. Did you see that? See right there? Wait a minute. See right there? Right there. That is Willie O'Reed. That's the first black hockey player. He's actually from Nova Scotia. Willie O'Reed. The first black. So they took hockey. They was already playing hockey, organized hockey in 1916. Black organized championships in Nova Scotia, Canada. And then Willie O'Ree is the first black person to play in the NHL. Lanika said the penalty box was her favorite. Oh, so if you don't know about hockey, you know, in other sports, when you get a flag or a whistle or whatever, you know, you got to move back some yards or maybe take it out of bounds or something. But in hockey, I want that every time I finish preaching. Oh, the off the chain hockey. Yeah. But in hockey, when you say you was tripping somebody, you get 2 minutes in the penalty box and it's literally a timeout. That's basically what it is. I wish it was another way. Yeah, look, even Lanika saying it pretty much means go to timeout. Sit there for a minute, get your life together. And did we see some fights? We saw a bunch of fights. They were awesome. Wouldn't be hockey if it wasn't any fights. My man Bob you better. Now he just showing off. Now I know I got some Canadian people in some Detroit. Now people who live in states where it's hockey, like we can't tell Canadians nothing about hockey, but I was very excited to go to that hockey match and then tell my homeboy Kenny Robinson I took my wife to her first hockey game. So that was cool. and your team is shorthanded. Look at Lanika knowing things. Okay, so remember I said it was 6-on-6, 6-on-6, counting the goalie, don't count the goalie. So really 5-on-5. When one of them goes to the penalty box, it becomes 5-on-4. So now it's 5-on-4, and your team is shorthanded. But you can get a shorthand goal. So let me tell you what happened. Okay. So when we got there, it was 1-1, 1-0, the other team. Then as soon as we got there, we scored. It was 1-1. They scored again. You know, when the other team score in home places, it's so undramatic that I didn't even know they scored. But it was 2-1. Then it became 2-2 with that score right there that y'all didn't see. Became 2-2, and then we went into overtime. Went into overtime and was about to see a shootout for the first time. Lanika was about to see a shootout. So in overtime, so in hockey rules is if they play in overtime just 5 minutes, if they play those 5 minutes and nobody scored, then it becomes a shootout. Then you get your best player against the goalie. It's 1-on-1. If he missed, then it go the other way, the other team. Best go. So we in overtime. It's about 2 minutes left in overtime. We actually go in a penalty box. It is 5-on-4, like I was talking about. So we were shorthanded, but the dude was about to come out with 3 seconds left. Then it was only a minute left in the overtime, so we just needed to play keep away. Why they scored in overtime, and we lost. It was fine, though, because it was cold. It was actually really, really cold in there. And overtime or not, we was about to leave. That was like, we were very ill prepared to be at a hockey match. Like, we didn't have we ordered some now. Now we got some fresh Dallas Star stuff coming. Oh, I just love this. Without me, it's just also not awesome. Yeah, and we lost. And then when we left, the whole audience was like, man, they lost again. That was like they 12th or 13th time losing in overtime this season. So Dallas not really good this year as they normally are. But, last year they made it to the Western Conference Championships and got mopped 4 games. What? To the Tampa Bay, they're not the Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yeah, the Lightning. And then the Lightning won the Stanley Cup, which is the Super Bowl of hockey. Go blue. Without me, it's just also, if they talking about Michigan, if they talking about it, let's be the one. Mauricio is in Brazil, and he just said the Van Damme movie Sudden Death is amazing. Are y'all just now getting Van Damme movies? Like what? Why are you telling me that? Mauricio, Mauricio collects DVD. Y'all still got Blockbuster or something over there, dog? Why you just now watching Sudden Death? A little especially for the shorts and the sliders. Okay. So I had on, it was a beautiful day. I had on some shorts. You know me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to wear the Birkenstocks every chance I get. I mean, I can't lie. Hawaiian shirt, some Birkenstocks. That's me all day. You saw what I was wearing. Look, you already saw what I was wearing. Look. I'm right there with the Hawaiian shirt. I had that, so that green chain is a big, at the end, it's a stars. It says stars at the end. So rock a mine court. Oh, Van Damme was talking about, Mauricio was talking about sudden death in hockey overtime. Got it, Mauricio. I was a little slow on that when you got me. Come on, Brazil. Hey, Mauricio, we just read in America that your government is saying not to have kids in Brazil because of the pandemic right now. Is he in Maui or the hockey rink? Oh, you talking about this look? You talking about that look right there? Is that the question you asking? Is he in Maui or the hockey rink? I'm going to go with wherever he at. It is Hawaii. That's the point. Okay, good. That just brings me back to my point. Perfect. Hold on. Good idea, Marvin, also known as Pint to everybody. Oh, yeah, my wife is pretty. She pretty. She real pretty. But that's not what we talk about. Okay? Right now, we talk about other stuff. And I'm going to be a lot faster, too. So, Donna, cough, cough. Donna, one of the people that's going to be celebrating 420 tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. Happy pre-420 to you. What I love about Donna, though, is I believe she hasn't drank in 15, 17 something years. President need kick ass like a Trump. Oh, the president in Brazil. Right, man. I've been hearing about everybody using Donald as the go-to how to do stuff. So today we're going to be talking about positivity, and I'm glad Donna is on here right now. Yes, that's what I said. 15 years she's been sober. Now, guess what? When I start thinking about positivity and I start being happy and I start just getting excited about my day and my friends, I thank God for people like Donna who said 15 years ago, you know what? I drink too much. I'm an alcoholic and I'm going to do something about it. That is so, hold on. Let me do this all the way right. That is a huge deal. 15 years ago, she said, I don't want to do drugs no more. Well, she ain't saying I don't want to do drugs. Celebrating 420, but that's a whole nother therapy. She said, I don't want to be an alcoholic no more. But I think you're always an alcoholic, but you're working on it every day at a time, one day at a time. And to be 15 years in is a lot of days, back to back to back to back. Yes, even LaTroy is saying congratulations. 15 years, man. Wow. Oh, speaking of 15 years. Oh, Mauricio, stop it. I'm not the man. I'm just somebody that like to have fun in the middle of the day. Mad props to you, Donna, and way to show that you're stronger than any drink. Yes. Yes. See the love? See the love? Oh, and speaking of drinks, well, no, this is a kid. Let me stop. Kids, one day when you grow up, look up Moscow Mule. That's what me and Lanika on right now. Like just a little something with some ginger beer in it. And when I start thinking about love and excitement, I think of my wife. That's my positivity. I'm smoking for you right now. Cough, cough. To God be the glory, Donna. It's about Donna right now. Let's just give Donna let's give Donna all her roses right now while she here. While she here. And how awesome is she? The awesomest. How about that? Positivity. When you start thinking about things that make you feel good, what makes you feel good? I like to watch. I have squirrels, right? And I want a BB gun that I don't want to kill them. I just want to clip them good. But they said I might kill them with the BB guns. I don't want to kill them. I just want to let them know you can't be gathering where you want to, squirrels. This is not a cartoon. This is real backyard stuff. And I feel like I'm being pushed out my own backyard. But anyway, I love you more. It's a love fest. It's a love fest. He must be laughing about the squirrels. All right, y'all, look. So I found this clip from Jim Carrey. Everybody know Jim Carrey from being real crazy and, but he's actually really, really serious, and I love his serious side. So here is Jim Carrey talking about visualization and stuff like that.
It's not Jim Carrey who can walk down the street just doing anything he wants to and get away with it because nobody knows you. After a while, hopefully it'll be to the point where I can't walk out in the street. Won't that be fun? where it'll be impossible to walk anywhere without being recognized.
When you create yourself to make it, you're going to have to either let that creation go and take a chance on being loved or hated for who you really are, or you're going to have to kill who you really are and fall into your grave grasping onto a character that you never were. I saw this psychic palm reader sign, and she gave me a reading, and she said, "You're about to do 3 things, 3 movies that will be very, very, very big and very important, and after that, it will be impossible for anyone to knock you down from that place." I worked in factories. I had a 9th grade education. And it's a series of like crushing disappointments, and I just go into a different gear. I go into, don't know how it's gonna write itself, but it will, you know? I don't know how. I mean, I'm the guy who wrote the $10 million check to himself and had it come to fruition. I'm the guy who had the substitute teacher in grade 2 who said that, you know, whenever I want something, I pray to the Virgin Mary and I ask her for it and I promise something in return and I get whatever I want.
So didn't you write yourself a check? I heard that you did. Is that true?
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years.
My dad could never afford a bicycle, so I went, okay. I went home and I prayed for a bicycle and promised I'd say the rosary in return, and then I got a bicycle, showed up in my living room. Brand new Mustang bike. I put it in one of the scenes in Eternal Sunshine. A Mustang bike with a banana seat.
Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
So you visualized?
From then on, it was whenever I wanted something to happen, I manifested it. I stood there in an open field like this with my arms out.
Can you tell me about your dad?
My father was not only the funniest man in the room, but he was a fantastic saxophone player. And before I was born, he had an orchestra in Toronto. But, you know, in order to be something special, you had to leave Canada and come down to the States and prove yourself in the States. He was a little bit afraid of that transition, and also he had a family to take care of, so he became an accountant. And as time wore on, it wore him down, you know, it wore him down, and he got a little bit bitter, especially when he lost his job when he was 51. That really broke him. Not only was he compromising to raise a family, but when you compromise and you fail, it really hurts. It hurts even more than failing at what you love. So that was an example for me.
And a lot of people don't know this, but when I was about 14 or 15, my father lost his job, and I actually became homeless for quite some time. Of course, I grew up in Canada, so I thought we had just gone camping, you know. But
I learned that you can fail at what you don't love, so you might as well do what you love. There's really no choice to be made. What you want to be, you know?
Where did that transition take place?
Somewhere in the middle of absolute confusion, absolute disappointment, absolute the fruition of all of my dreams, standing there with everything anybody else had ever dreamed about having, and be unhappy. Where did this character come from? What is the dirt that the pearl is built around? And the pearl is the personality that you build around yourself as a protection against that thought. If they ever find out that I'm worthless, if they ever find out that I'm not enough, I'll be destroyed. I don't want anything. That's the craziest thing, and it's the weirdest thing to say in a place like America, where I have no ambition. really, truly don't. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it. Because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. How do I know this? I don't, but I'm making sound, and that's the important thing. That's what I'm here to do. Sometimes I think that's the only thing that's important, really, you know? It's just letting each other know we're here. Yeah. Reminding each other that we're part of a larger self.
Man, that was good. Oh, man, he said you can fail at what you don't love. At what you don't love. So you might as well go do what you love. Oh man, that was so good. I was sitting there trying not to cry. That thing had me. Let's go. That woo, Jim Carrey. That's what you get, Jim. That's what you get. You feel that, Martin? And that's your fellow Canadian, Martine. That's your fellow Canadian. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta dream. They always tell me you always dreaming. You just a dreamer. My kid, but since I was a kid. But it's funny because I don't dream when I'm asleep. Cause I always dream when I'm woke. Like I rarely have dreams. And when I do, they be so dumb. Like Bugs Bunny came and got a lunch pail from my house, and I ain't have a briefcase, but I had carrots, and the carrots was at the grocery store, and I had to walk, and like they be dumb. But proper dreams, I dream all the time when I'm thinking about it, when I'm right here, getting the keys to your new place. See, it's a good day. See, look at my getting the keys to his new place. Let me find out. Oh. And speaking of new places, I went to this place called Color Me Mine. Basically a place where you and your spouse or significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend could go, and y'all can make ceramic stuff. So you paint ceramic stuff, and then you come back in a couple days. Well, this is what we actually painted and what it looked like after we came back. All right, so we went to Color Me Mine, and we made some stuff, and here they go. Don't hold it like that. That gotta be the gnome.
Oh my God, I know what it is. I wanted to see yours first.
This is the one I made.
Hey.
Let me see. Let's go, Raider Gnome. Let's go, Raider Gnome.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it came out the way I wanted it to. Raider Nation. Let me see yours. That's so fresh. We're going to touch that at the Raider Bar every Sunday. Now let's see yours. Let me see. Oh, let's go, vase.
Made
Turn
by
it around.
Lenica.
Right. Let me see the back.
Griffin.
Let's go. And I got her some flowers to go in there. Yeah. That's sweet. Let's go, Raider Nation.
Look how pretty it turned out.
Yeah, she said.
Oh my gosh.
Now back to these tacos. Hey man, I just love to see my wife happy. It's been a good month. I got a homie named Griff that's always looking out for me. Oh man, stop that, dog. Don't do that. What's up, Drina? What's up, Drina? Shouting out the family. That's my girl. Appreciate you. Crystal Cross, what's cracking? Beverly, are you talking about the Color Me Mine or Jim Carrey? Either way. Yeah, we were excited. It's a place called Color Me Mine. Like color me, like it's all mine. It's mine. Find them in your neighborhood. So I hope we all learned something important today about positivity. And then I was told when you're visualizing, so basically, if I want to say I'm going to be on Jimmy Kimmel one day, then I have to know what the green room looks like. Like, what is it, a hardwood floor or a carpet floor? Like, I'm imagining all these things. Is it a hook behind the door? Is it a TV on the wall? You know what I'm saying? What kind of pen am I using? What does it smell like? What is it? You have to be all the way vested in it like that. You got to be thinking, what's on my mirror? What's around me? Who's with me? And then you have to believe in that. I love that you keep her happy. So happy, bro. Keep up the awesomeness. I'm husbanding. That's what I'm doing over here. I'm husbanding. Okay? Yes, we are. Look at all the love. It's been a love fest. Oh, speaking of love, this week, it starts this week. 2 trillion thoughts.
2 trillion thoughts. Come on. 2 trillion thoughts. With GRIFF. 2 trillion thoughts. He's got thoughts from the west side. And he took it all the way to the east side. Everybody just feel the vibe. Now say 2 trillion thoughts, baby. Let's talk about it. Gotta talk about it. Let's think about it. Think about it. 2 trillion thoughts, baby.
That's starting this week. It's going to be a good week this Thursday. That's going to be this Thursday. Shout out to Dana. What up, Dana? Tweety Bird, what's cracking with you? I had a good day. What else is happening this week? I'm doing something next week in Oklahoma City, doing a show. But 2 Trillion Thoughts, my podcast, is actually a digital talk show. How about that? It's a digital talk show. So I'll be doing it live just like this, but then talking to people. Big shout out to Mr. Talkbox. Let me hear that one more time, just real quick, y'all. Excuse me. It's for me.
2 trillion thoughts. Come on. 2 trillion thoughts.
I told him make it West Coast.
With GRIFF. 2 trillion thoughts. He's got thoughts from the west side. And he took it all the way to the east side. Everybody just feel the vibe. Now say 2 trillion thoughts, baby. Let's talk about it. Gotta talk about it. Let's think about it. Think about it. 2 trillion thoughts, baby.
All right, y'all, I'm out. 30 minutes every Monday. That's how I get down. Thank you for being part of episode 42. Susan, I saw that you said can't remember your dreams lately. It's all good. Sometimes I think you're not even supposed to. Have an amazing day. Remember to have the best day ever. Come on. Always shout them out. Best day ever, y'all. Hey, Drina, don't be saying that man whole name out here like that. That man whole name. Have an amazing day. Take care. Stay blessed. And look what's crazy, how all the positivity works. On my, so you don't think I'm making this up. So I got this calendar. All my calendars say so. Today it says, a man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. That's biblical. That's biblical. Have an amazing day. And if you think horrible thoughts, you have become the horrible thought. Take care. Stay blessed, y'all. Mwah. Love you, babe.